Happy Friday, everybody. Don't forget to become a member. I was just scrolling on Facebook. I do that almost every morning before I start content, when I just wake up and just scrolling to see what's going on. And I'll go to my memories because, especially after my mom and my daughter passed away, I will collect those memories of them and just different videos and pictures, things I've forgotten all about. I can use for content. I can just make sure I keep it for safekeepings. And I came across this picture. I will post pictures like this and all kind of pictures of myself and people who have done, and then I have done this lady's hair. This lady is my sister-in-law. Her husband is my husband's brother. We lived across the street from one another. Where I live now, they lived across the street from us for about 4 years. And they lived in that house and still own it, I do believe, just rented to somebody else way before we got our house. So anyway, as far as I know, we was cool. We wasn't like buddies. I didn't go hang out at her house. She ain't come hang out at mine. We were cordial. She would just let me do her hair sometime. And at first I didn't like her no way. But then my mother-in-law, which is my husband's mom, she would start telling me how she's really nice and she's this, she's that. And there wasn't no reason for me to be mean or nice or none of that because I never was really around her. But you think, we my sister-in-law, we live across the street, so yeah, from time to time that she would offer stuff for the kids. She had some extra snacks, or we'll say hello. We see in the street. I even went to go vote with her one time. We were cool. Of course, she let me do her hair about 6-7 times. So once my daughter passed away, I haven't heard from her or her husband. My daughter passed away April 20th of 2021. Y'all, it is September the 6th of 2024. I have not heard from this lady or her husband. They moved away I'll say about at least a year or two ago. So after my daughter passed, they still stayed there at least I'll say they moved away in 2022. So they stayed there about a year and a half after she passed away. So you're right across the street from me. You got my number. If you didn't want to call, you could text and say, I'm here for you. I'm here to listen to you. I didn't want to disturb you, but text me if it's good to call you. You know what I'm saying? Bring some food, buy anything you and the kids need. My heart go out to you. None of that shit. None of that. And I'm just still trying to figure out, why? This what we doing? And her husband either. Neither one of them did. Some people might say, don't worry about it, girl. I wouldn't even trip, or why does it matter? Don't let it get to you. And I understand all that. That's not even the issue at this point because they wasn't close to me like that, but we were close enough and cool enough and had enough rapport with each other. And it's just a human decency thing to do, especially coming from in-laws and so-called Christians. He's a whole deacon. They're very active in the church. It's like, I could see if we just had this big falling out, I cussed him out from A to Z 2-3 days before. Even then, some people would still send their condolences via text, if nothing else. And see if can I drop some food off for y'all for the day? I know you don't feel like cooking. I ain't getting none of that. So yeah, I'm wondering, after all this time still, why would you do that? I know after so long, some people just don't feel the need to even try to go back and say no. It's like, what can you say now? It's been too long. You know what I'm saying? You only got a certain amount of grace period to actually act on stuff like this. Especially when you know your common decency thing, natural human thing to do, especially for a so-called Christian woman, a man of God, is to reach and extend your condolences out, even to a stranger. It's like really? Wow, that shit is crazy. But I'm good.